Welcome to Zeiss Inspect Correlate, your software solution for deformation and motion analysis. In this video, we'll have a look at the user interface. Let's dive right in and open the Zeiss Quality Suite, your platform for metrology software, services, news, and updates. When you start it, you'll get a little tour, so feel free to take a look. If you want to try Zeiss Inspect Correlate, take a look at the description below. There you'll find links to download the software, request a free trial, and download training data. Please log in or register for a Zeiss ID if you don't have one yet. Under All Applications, you can see and install all available applications. Once you installed them, you can either click on an application and start it from here, or go to My Applications to open them. And for even faster access, you can add applications to the menu bar and launch them directly. Zeiss Inspect Correlate opens with the Start screen. Here, you can create a new project, open an existing project, or a recently used project. You always need a project to work with the software. Through the Start screen, you can also access the Zeiss Quality Tech Guide and Training Center. Here, you'll find more information and trainings for your software and hardware products. But back to the Start screen. If you want to play around with the software but have no data available, you can download sample data. The software redirects you to the Zeiss Quality Suite, where you can download free example projects. I'll open a recently used project to explain the user interface. Let's start with the 3D view, which is right in the center. The 3D view is your main work area. It's where the data is displayed. You can turn the object with the left mouse button, zoom in and out with the mouse wheel, and pan the object by pressing the mouse wheel. To rotate the object to the left or right, press Shift and the left mouse button. You can also click the cube in the left corner to display a standard or isometric view. On the bottom of the 3D view, you'll find the 3D toolbar. Here, you can enable and disable image mapping. Image mapping allows you to display 2D images in the 3D view in addition to the measuring data. So you can display the inspection result for the check major strain over top of the image of the component, for example. If you captured the images with an Aramis sensor, you can also switch between the two cameras here. You can also use image mapping for report pages. In addition to that, the 3D toolbar contains various selection commands. To find more selection commands, open Edit, Selection in 3D. You can add these selection commands and any other function to the 3D toolbar by using drag and drop. You can also reorganize the tools in the toolbar and delete them. Alternatively, you can access the most important selection commands by clicking the right mouse button on the background in the 3D view. Underneath the 3D view, you'll find the timeline. When you import or capture images or videos, the software converts them into stages. These stages are then displayed in the timeline. You can scroll through the different stages by using the mouse wheel, or select a stage with the left mouse button. You can also change the display options. Simply right-click the timeline and select Index, Time, or Name. Now let's move on to Workspaces and the main toolbar. On the left side, you find the different workspaces. Workspaces are dedicated to assignments such as stage acquisition, testing inspection, and reporting. If you switch between workspaces, the main toolbar changes to provide the tools you need for your tasks in the specific workspace. It's designed to guide you through the main steps in each workspace. Start brings you back to the Start screen. The Explorer contains a tree of all elements in your project, whether they have been imported or created during your inspection. The elements are divided into different categories, such as measurements, part, which can have a name, report pages, and more. The category part is essential and contains all the elements for the analysis of a part. That means nominal and actual data, as well as inspection elements, and so on. Everything is well organized and easy to find. If you want to display elements in the 3D view, just drag and drop them into the 3D view with the left mouse button. When you do that, the elements will be displayed exclusively. You can also select them in the Explorer and use the keyboard shortcut E. If you want to display an element in addition to the content in the 3D view, toggle the visibility here or use the keyboard shortcut V. Now, before we continue, let's talk about customizing the user interface. In Zeiss Inspect Correlate, you can display the information you need exactly where you want it. All you need to do is drag and drop the different windows into the respective docking areas on the left, the right, or the top. And the software even supports multiple monitors. To add a window, click the plus. To reset the layout to the default, click View, Screen Setup, Reset All Workspaces. Underneath the main toolbar, you'll find the status bar. The colors provide information about your project and let you know if there's anything you need to address. For more details, look at the project guide. Here, you'll find a comprehensive list of all hints and warnings divided into different categories. This list is designed to guide you through the troubleshooting process and suggests possible actions. To evaluate your part in Zeiss Inspect Correlate, you need an alignment. A project can contain several alignments, and you can switch between them at any time. When you switch to another alignment, the software automatically recalculates all the elements because an alignment change affects the inspections in the project. You can also create a new alignment at any point in time. Now, if you want to view or change the properties of an element in your project, open the Properties window on the right. You can also use the Tab key to open it. The content of the Properties window depends on the element you selected in the Explorer or the 3D view. For example, you can change the color of the surface component or set tolerances for inspections. If you're looking for a software function or more information, use the search function here. The results are divided into functions and help. When you click on a function, the function dialog opens and you can proceed to use the function. If you click on an entry under Help, the Zeiss Quality Tech Guide opens in the Zeiss Quality Suite. You can also open the Tech Guide from any dialog window by clicking the question mark. In the Tech Guide, you'll find information about workflows, software functionalities, and parameters. That's it for this short introduction to the user interface. To start working with the software, take a look at the video Import Existing 2D Images with Zeiss Inspect Correlate. And if you're looking for a more comprehensive training, check out the Inspect Correlate Aramis Basic e-learning. You'll find the link in the description below.